Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo December 20th, 2022. With retrograde Mars at the top of your solar chart these days, there can be times when you feel rushed or pressured to get where you want to go. Today, Mars in a minor challenging aspect to Pluto can add to that tension. This could be about balancing professional demands and responsibilities with relationship needs and personal time. Instead, you may be fixating on problem areas or answering to fears that others are pulling the wool over your eyes. You might feel frustrated if others are blocking your way. It can be hard to rise above the tensions of minor problems now, but feeling on edge can be a symptom of something deeper that's worth exploring. Fortunately, today is strong for finding ways to feel more secure. Attending to your favorite personal possessions, taking care of business, or getting comfortable can be satisfying. The stars shimmer effervescently today. As the moon dances through the sky, she visits all zodiac signs throughout her lunar cycle. Today, as she transits Scorpio, you'll be feeling eager to surround yourself with beautiful aesthetics, pleasant scents, and peace. With her visiting your solar second house, you could even consider purchasing some sweet gifts for you, your home, or your sweetheart. Anything and everything related to sensuality and beauty is favored at this time. So, use Luna's light and energy to build the life of your dreams. She will encourage you to embrace the artistic side of your heart. What do you value? It might be time to fight a little harder for your needs when the moon in Scorpio squares Pluto in Capricorn and trines Saturn in Aquarius. Weigh the pros and cons of what should come first in your professional life. Part of this might have to do with your self-expression, creativity, and happiness. For example, you may need more creative freedom at work or may want to focus on bringing an idea to fruition. Once you feel decided on what you need, it might be easier to fit your desires into your work habits and routine. Just 2 days before Jupiter's return to your financial sector will begin an important 5 months for financial growth and expansion. There is something special happening on the other side of the financial fence. It is just before the moon leaves your income sector today that the dwarf planet Ceres returns, beginning her first deep dive into your income needs and priorities in 4 years. Satisfying your natural urges is just what the doctor ordered this week. That's right, you are in charge of this. Try to focus on what you really want and then on giving it to yourself. Whether it's a walk by the beach to think over personal matters or a frank chat with your boss, there are certain things that only you can provide. You sometimes sink into the habit of thinking that what you want most deeply is something or some emotion only others can give you. Wake up from this coma and begin nurturing yourself. Wrap things up today. The essence of this day favors clearing the slate so that you can start a new cycle fresh. Whatever you have left to do, whether at work or at home, get to it. Don't let procrastination or other things distract you while you tend to tying up loose ends. You'll be glad, when all is said and done, that you were productive in this way. Don't hesitate to ask for some help to accomplish this goal. Whether it is the moon's final hours in your income sector or its return to your communication sector today, they will both have extra significance. It is just before the moon leaves your income sector that the dwarf planet Ceres will return to your income sector, ensuring you are emotionally and intuitively engaged as she begins her first deep dive into your income needs and priorities in 4 years. Even more significant is the moon's return to your communication sector, with a chance to ensure the communication lines are open as Jupiter moves into his final 2 days in your relationship sector. As the dwarf planet Ceres leaves Scorpio today, apart from leaving you more aware of your own needs, this will take the pressure off your relationships. With a better sense now of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you, the moon's return to your communication sector is a chance to get the most out of Jupiter's final 2 days in your relationship sector. Our eyes in the sky. A trine between the moon and Saturn this morning can help us when it comes to matters of the heart. If you're single, the energy helps you appreciate your independence, while those in relationships can find a new level of support in their partnership. This aspect can help you balance a romantic relationship with your autonomy if you're ready to move away from codependent or unhealthy behaviors as a couple. If you're ready to leave an unsatisfactory relationship, use this energy to make a clean break and move on with your life. Your energy level should stay fairly elevated throughout the day, so use this time to take care of business and get things done. Most people you communicate with professionally will be on an emotional edge today, so be careful. Find solid ground and stick to it. Your productivity depends highly on your ability to remain emotionally stable. It will be harder than you think, but don't give up. Your mind will feel sharp this afternoon as the moon aspects Pluto. You should have a clearer understanding of how you need to revolutionize and change your life moving forward, giving you the opportunity to implement change. Pluto lends some support to this mission, offering the passion and drive to take action toward personal evolution. Wild Bob-related accusations will spread around, and many of them will not be so nice. Approach the source of these rumors instead of continuing the negative downward cycle of bad-mouthing others without dealing with the heart of the matter. You have almost always conformed to every standard and wanted to fit in. Now you have set your sights on a wild one and you feel chills running up and down your spine. Due to your differing perspectives on life, this is not a match made in heaven, but if you want to shrug off your conventional side for a while and take a walk on the wild side, then by all means stop waiting and just do it. As we head into evening, the Scorpio moon makes it the perfect time to have discussions and connect with people on an intellectual level. If you find that your mind is exceptionally active, try to do some journaling before bed so you can fall asleep more easily. In the pre-dawn hours, the moon trines Saturn in Aquarius, allowing us to trust our instincts when undertaking negotiations. Want to reach an agreement? Try an untested approach to achieve compromise. If you aren't doing your job with passion, then why do it? Today is one of those days in which you should feel inspired to work harder than usual. If you aren't, then maybe you should consider finding new work. Your happiness depends on it. While the moon is in Scorpio, we can fail to advocate for ourselves, because we believe others have a greater stake in the matter than we do. Yet, as the moon and Saturn trine, we are better able to stick to our guns. A cooperative effort isn't truly cooperative if we're doing all the sacrificing. Use your imagination. The more creative you are, the better. Your ideas may seem rather unorthodox, but this doesn't mean that they hold no merit. Your innovative approach to an old problem is likely to propel you miles ahead of the competition. Mid-afternoon, the moon sextiles the Sagittarius sun, a harmonious influence. At this time, we are especially concerned with taking the right action. We care about justice and fairness, and if a situation does not allow us to act with integrity, we want no part of it. Even if our mettle is tested, doing the moral thing is the only option now. Others' acknowledgement of our ethics and our positive attitude will cause them to gravitate toward our social circle.